miss me with the bullshit.
Yo, what up, what up, what up? We still here. So we're gonna do another episode of Miss Me with the Bullshit tonight. Why not? Right? Thank you. Bring back. Another topic, man. You know, Miss Me with the Bullshit. This is a very serious topic for me, man, because everybody fucking does it, has done it, has been on the other side of it, and we need to address this. I think things like this speaks to how we will fix our culture, right, as black people. Lending money. Let's get into it, right? Now, for me personally, I say 2025, don't give nobody shit. Fuck that. Don't let nobody nothing. You understand what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what the situation is. You know, don't lend them nothing. Most people who borrow shit, right, have no intentions on paying it back. You know, even though they say that they're going to pay it back, but they have no intentions on paying it back. So I say for 2025, don't lend a motherfucker nothing. Right? Yeah. Thoughts, opinions, what's going on?
Don't lend shit you ain't willing to lose. And don't lend shit to a motherfucker who can't pay it back. I had a homegirl who didn't work and went and got a fucking Renaissance TV and going to ask me for my Netflix. No. If you can't afford a Netflix, you shouldn't have bought the TV. And you can't afford the TV because you can't buy the Netflix. So no, bitch.
No motherfuckers
got shit. But I do have my close ones who, you know what I'm saying, it's hard out here. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
if they need, and I got, and if I need, they got, type of shit. You know what I'm saying? We barter or whatever the case may be.
Right.
But when you can't, when you listen, when you can't, I'm not willing to lose that because you can't give it back to me.
Right.
And I don't fuck with you like that.
Right.
So no, I ain't got shit for you.
It don't even be the case for me. Is like I said, what we spoke about before. I don't want to enable nobody to do anything, right? If I gotta lend, it gotta be something physically happen, like, oh, your house burned down. Not wishing that on anybody, but something like that to where it's like, yo,
and sometimes
I gotta lend the money and whatnot.
And sometimes we enable people on some bullshit.
Right.
Like, no, nigga, like, you keep coming to me every time for some petty bullshit. Come to me with an emergency.
Right.
Nah, like, no.
Like, I can pay all my bills.
Yeah, it's hard for every fucking
We're a little hungry. Don't
hit me with a real emergency.
Right.
Don't hit me with no fucking bullshit.
You know, it's crazy, too, because, you know, the worst part about when you lend money to people, right, or you lend anything with anybody, right, is when, they don't come back when they say it's supposed to come back, right? You know,
come back short.
You know what I'm saying? That too. But I'm talking for me personally, right? My man know me, right? I don't bother nobody else to be like, yo, what day you say is gonna be there? Yeah. All right, boom. That day, niggas don't even hear from me until that day comes. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that's what it is. It's like, all right, it gotta come back the day that you say it's gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? So
you have a lot of trust to be lending anything. Lend out.
It ain't even trust, man. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's love, right? If I let you hold something, it's because I love you, my brother or my sister or whoever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, I got love for you. That's the reason why it's like, yo, you asked me for something. All right, cool. And I would expect that you got enough love for me that when you say you're gonna give it back, you give it back.
But you already know that when you give it back out. You know what I'm saying? When you give it back out, you already know. Like, if it was me, they'll do it. So that's the type of shit I'm on. Count if the person's going to do it for you.
No, I don't even be looking at it like that I should look at it like that, but I don't look at it like that all of the time. I look at it as sometimes that I'm blessed enough to help out in a situation, right?
So you
paying it. So I'm paying it for. No, I'm not paying it forward. I'm loaning it forward because I need it to be paid back. You understand what I'm saying?
No,
I don't have it to be paid
back. You let it go. If you don't never get it back, if you don't never get it back, you paid it forward.
Paying it forward is when you don't expect nothing from it. That's just paying it forward.
Right.
But when you give somebody,
when I loan something, I'm
you expecting that back.
Right.
Yeah.
Anytime I put something out there, I'm expecting it back.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. So no,
because situations to where it's like I'm gonna assess the situation and be like, I'm not looking for anything back. Here, this is what I'm parting with to to help out with whatever situation. But if something is like, yo, man, I got you, man. Once I put that out there, you got me. That means you got to get me.
It's
plain and simple.
Putting it out on your own recognizance,
right?
Than to just be like, when a motherfucker come to you and be like, let me borrow. All right, now the list start coming up. Can this motherfucker pay back? Do they got a job? What's the situation?
I think that's what matters most, right? The situation for it. It could be the situation.
I never used to ask the situation, but now I ask the situation. What you need this money for? Yeah, if I determine that some shit that you don't need it, then you ain't gonna get it from me.
If it's your parent, right?
It don't matter what the situation is.
If it's your brother, sister.
Now that might matter,
There are certain people in everybody's life that they got such a camaraderie with that, whatever it is that they talking about, if they got it, be like, don't even worry about it. I got you, man. Go ahead.
Right.
But a lot of times we loan something to people who we don't really have that same kind of camaraderie with, because I can loan this to you and I know that if you kind of sketchy on giving it back to me, I can turn up with you a certain kind of way to get it back. I feel kind of funny talking crazy to my brother or my sister. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like that.
Man.
Unless people have that kind of relationship, with them people. I'm just saying for me, that's what it could be friends for somebody else. It could be
if I got a coworker. It's crazy to get the money back. I got to talk to the niggas crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. My brother, I had called my brother. My brother's in Jersey. We 5 years apart. I know he been going through some things. So I called him the other day and I'm like, brother, you alright? He's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm like, you lying? He's like, and I said, I'll let you know. I'll call you first. I'm like, nigga, you're lying. Anyway, long story short, I done used all the money off my Apple Pay, and the next day the nigga hit me up and he's like, sis, I gotta get to this appointment. Mind you, he told me he was gonna be in the city. He don't live in the city. He don't live in New York right now. So he said, I'm gonna be in the city tomorrow. I got this lined up. I'm gonna get this money. Right, this was the night before. So I'm like, okay, you lit. You don't need my money? Cool. The next day he hit me up. He's like, sis, trying to see if you can help me real quick because I got to get to this appointment at 2:00. So in my head, I'm like, nigga, you just said you had money lined up. You lying. So I'm like, all right, how much you need? He like $40. I said, this nigga trying to smoke. That was my exact. I'm like, this nigga trying to smoke, and you know what? I ain't got it for him to smoke with. Like, I asked him if he needed food at the house. I, do a little Walmart order, send it to his house. But this nigga say, I need $40 to smoke. And then I kind of felt bad because I'm like, I just called you yesterday, asked you needed something. But now you telling me you got an appointment knowing damn well you asked me $40. You need to smoke. So in my head, I'm like, nah, I ain't got it.
It's crazy too. You gotta watch niggas that you lend money to, because niggas be coming with that nigga shit. Niggas will pay you the money back just to come and borrow some more money. On top of the shit that
you're like, can I borrow 40?
Can I get 40? Can I get 50? That's some nigga shit. It's like, you gotta really watch that shit, man. That's why I'm telling you, man, this year, man, I'm not.
It's real. That's why it's funny, because it's real.
Right. Man, shit this year, man. And unless, like I said, it's a situation to where it's like, yo, come on, we all gotta pitch in and whatnot, But
yeah, but we do all have to be the kind of people that can say no. If you not like, some people target somebody to go to,
right? Because they know they're the next person, right?
Yeah, I feel like you have to be the kind of person. Did you say can take no? Yes, you did. Never mind. You're right. Because if somebody tell me no, I shouldn't feel no type of way because they got their own shit going on.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Okay. So, okay.
That's all it's about. It's not like a mean-spirited thing or malicious being towards anybody, And then you don't have to explain to people either.
Why you saying
no. Right. I think that's important. But then that go on the person asking for something.
Right.
You have to know what that's about. Like, you're the one asking for something. So if I say no, just assume it's because I can't do it. Right. Say something comforting in your mind that won't then make you come out your mouth sideways.
But what it is, you know why niggas get offended when they because one niggas is watching your pockets.
They get,
you know what I'm saying? So they watching your pockets to be like, yo, man, yo, damn nigga, you got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And why are you saying no?
But I feel like
you know?
some people.
That's what it is. Motherfuckers watching your pockets.
Because like, okay, my best friend, she live in Texas now. But anyway, I remember a year I was fucked up real bad, and I was like, she was like, I help you get a car. Like I'll put my name. Help you with a car. So I'm like, it's lit. Like, it's lit. I'm gonna get my car. So I'm like, I got a job. I'm gonna pay it, whatever. So I'm like, okay. One of the days that I wanted to go look for a car, she was like, best friend, I can't do it. And I was like,
reality hit her like, yo,
I
I'm about to put my name on the line for you.
I said, bitch, my exact words, she was in my house. I'm like, bitch, are you serious? Like, I would do that shit for you. And I think that was the last time I would ever tell anybody what I would do for them. Like, I would never do that shit or what I've done.
Right.
Like, bitch, I've been there for you. That was my exact, bitch, I've been there for you. Like, I would do it for you. And she was like, I know, but
I won't do it for you.
not that I won't do it for you. It was more so like, you need to get on your own shit. Because if you need me to put it in my name,
right,
you couldn't keep up with your shit. So you need to figure it out.
Right. And
it came from a place of love and not a place of like, fuck you.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? And I tell you one thing. I pulled up 2 days later with a car in my name. You know what I'm saying? I figured it out. Right. I did what I had to do. So some people, it comes from a place of love and then it depends on their delivery. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't have to give you a reason, but I'm telling you right now, like, it's coming from a place of love. And at this point, if you asking somebody else to do it when you're perfectly capable, you don't got no kids, you know what I'm saying? Whatever at that point in time.
Right.
You just not willing to fix your shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, and I'm not gonna let you fuck up mine.
Right.
I can't give you something that you're capable of doing.
Right.
And saying that you're gonna keep it up because it's me. No, you didn't keep it up for you. Why the fuck would you care about me?
Shit makes sense. And then here's the thing. You might as well just say, fuck it, nah, I ain't giving it to you. Because you're going to lose a friendship anyway. Most times, right? People be like, yo, man, fuck that shit, man. This nigga fucked up. He ain't going to lend it to me. Mm-hmm. I'd rather it that way than lend you the money and then you don't be paying me back. And then I'm like, fuck it, right? And it's fucked up anyway.
Yeah,
at least I keep the money in my pocket.
I was fucking pissed. I was so... And then like a few days later, she was just like, honestly, like, I love you. That's my best friend to this day. I moved here in 2008. Bitch been my best friend since 2009. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, right. That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? And I know that it came from a place of love. She'll do whatever for me to this day.
We all need life lessons. And they come in different ways, especially from different people.
Right.
You never know who that lesson gonna come from for real. Mm-hmm. Well, as long as you get the lesson, you know. Like, so you don't find yourself repeating the same kind of mistake that made you upset. Like, you know, I know some people traumatized from what some other people have done as far as, like, man, I gave you $5,000 because you were out back doing so bad. You told me you had me back the next day because you had your settlement check coming.
That settlement check ain't settled.
Never settled, right?
Yeah, like, that shit's still in chaos.
Yeah, I hate that, man. That's a terrible feeling though, knowing that motherfucker got your money and you can't get it. Oh, I'm telling you, that shit burn you up on the inside. You learn the nigga something and it's like, yo, motherfucker be like, yo, man, I got you.
Now you on the book.
Got you. Now niggas be bullshit. Oh, man, listen, that's a terrible feeling.
Talking about Don and shit? Nah,
and now you talking about be the better version of yourself. The better version was the nigga that gave you the money. Now you got the fucked up version. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now you got the version that gotta come and collect.
Yeah, now we at a place where it's time to be different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's time to be different.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. Huh? That shit got the window now, right?
And there's even a tactful way you can go about that. I don't have to be in a rage, screaming, beating my chest like the Hulk. Right. You know, when I'm going at you, it'll be so methodical. They'll wish it. You know,
might as well just pay you the money.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, dang,
all right.
I ain't no cuz.
Shit just get too finicky when they come to lending money and everything like that, man. And you know, it's crazy. On the flip side of that too, you gotta be careful who you accept favors from. Like niggas only be talking about that shit. You can't just get favors done from anybody, you know what I'm saying? Because when it comes time to pay that shit back,
they be expecting shit.
Oh, listen, but are they not supposed to though?
They have. Well, if you give to somebody, it's supposed to be from the heart, right? I didn't ask you for that.
No. We talk about.
Oh, you talking about
ask for the favor?
Okay,
you ask for the favor.
Hey, you know what?
Because giving from the heart again in situations like your house burned down, your car break down, or something like that just happens. You didn't expect for that to happen. Now I give from the heart because it's like, let's say like even somebody passed and you want to give, you know what I'm saying? That's that. Something happens. I'm talking about, listen, man, I need this favor. Can you look out for me, right? Now it's like you go and ask the devil for a favor himself. You know what I mean? Depending on who it is. So you can't accept favors for everybody too, you know?
Because there's certain people kind of slick with it.
Hey, like, listen, man.
They loan sharks.
You know?
For real, on the low. They loan everybody money anyway.
Right.
This is what they do. And might say, look, just give me another $25 on top of that.
Right.
Shit,
you know, I mean, how bad you want it? Give me another $100 on top of that when you get it back. And it's them people that's doing that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, man. You are so right about that specifically. You can't just give anybody the kind of access to didn't tell you owe me though.
Right.
But now
But you technically owe them though.
I feel like I would do it anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't have that kind of mindset about it, but I'm talking about for any kind of body else for real. Because if you my people and I got it, I got you. Right. But if I don't have it, I've trained myself to say no. I used to not be able to say no for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people look up to me to do certain things for them. Right. You know, when they was out back or whatever, and I wasn't a person that really needed a lot of people at a lot of times. Right. There certainly have been times in my life I've needed somebody and I've gotten that, you know, and those people always, you know, in my heart, you know, as far as if something happened to them or if they need something, whatever, which like I said, they was already in my heart in that way anyway. Right. But more so when somebody really look out for you and you know what kind of look out. Right. Like it was a miracle, boy. You needed that right then and there, you know, for whatever the reason was. It could have been your car messed up and you just didn't have, you know, engines cost a lot of money, right? Certain parts break down, you know, you really need, especially if you don't have like whatever, right? Could be something with your house. It could be, I need somebody to take my kids somewhere because I'm stuck over here or something like that. Right. It's these kind of lookouts that you say, yeah, that's my dog for real, you know, that kind of.
See, I feel you on that, man. Those type of lookouts, I don't mind doing. I'm talking about the type of lookouts where niggas just come, you know, because they don't fuck their money up. Now you know what I'm saying? It's not a real life-threatening situation going on. It's just
they're uncomfortable.
Like she said, they just want to smoke.
Right. You know what I mean? Shit. Niggas, man.
Yeah, maybe having a little reason, man. It could be something petty.
And I don't even mind the petty shit. Man, my whole thing is like, yo, when you say you gonna give it back, give it back. That's me, 100%. You know what I'm saying?
Especially somebody tell you, man, look, I got you tomorrow.
Oh, I hate that, man.
I got you later on. Let's cut it closer than that. I got you tonight. Right. You know what I'm saying? So-and-so coming to my house to give me such and such amount of money tonight. I'll bring it right back to you. I mean, we have all heard everything, you know, from people that just, you know, trying to get something from you. Right. Whether that's a friend, a family member, or whoever. Sometimes people just teach you how people are when it comes to that. Right. It's right down simple to the bum on the street. Right. You know what I mean? How he or she go about asking for money. You know, so it just is what it is. But I mean, I feel like, you know, as long as you got it, right, and that is your people, and you know they ain't you know, like you ain't enabling them in some sort of way.
See that's I feel like it's always enabling, you know, because it's like it's like, yo, my man, you ever gonna have it together? You know what I'm saying? Why you always need this dollar amount, or you know,
so much every time,
right? You ever gonna get yourself together? Because
it's never something they want. It's always something they need.
Here's the thing, right? Niggas is always quick to ask for shit, right? But if you be like, yo, you know what? Don't even worry about it. I ain't even gonna loan it to you, but yo, my grass need to be cut. You know what I'm saying? Or my car need to be washed. Watch how niggas be like, come on, man, I ain't cut no motherfucking grass. I ain't wash your fucking car, man. What type of shit you on? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you can't cut the grass to earn the money or wash the car to earn the money, but you could borrow it, and now I gotta chase you down to get it back. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's supposed to be nothing wrong with that. Yeah, it's supposed to be nothing wrong with that.
Man.
But that's the kind of people we have become. I think
that's why we gotta fix the culture. That's why these conversations you can have is all geared at trying to fix the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's get us as the people back to where we need to be at, you know?
And just don't be the kind of person that's gonna be in those situations. Work hard as you can to never be that kind of person. Right. That needs something from somebody else. Of course it will be the moments where something come up, you know, that's beyond your control.
Right, that's understandable.
But and most times people see you like that, they'll say, I know he didn't.
Yeah,
you know,
right,
what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me go ahead and see what I can do, man. But you got somebody willing to sign up for a car.
That's
shit. When I tell you that messed me up so bad, I said,
Yeah, I'm just saying though, that's noble, right? Somebody else might say that was stupid, you know, but
somebody else.
Well, they would because it's hindsight though. I mean, sometimes we can do that for somebody, and then we get the greatest joy in the world knowing we did something for somebody that really deserved it. Then there are those times where somebody just let you down, you know, and then you feel like I should do that for no one.
I'm saying the joy only comes when you don't get let down. Because if you get let down, then you got what's the opposite of joy? Disdain. You have the you know what I'm saying, for anybody who comes asking you for anything, you know. So you know, you don't want to you get into that habit of being let down.
You get bit by a dog one time, all dogs are bad.
Right.
I think you should never give anything without giving some advice. Because they'll be more reluctant to come and ask you. They like, every time
I think he did. What did I say, right?
She always all up in my business. So, well, when you get paid again? Okay, so what you got to do with the money when you get paid? Because I need to know how likely it is you're going to pay me back.
Right.
Okay, so, well, what's your plan moving forward so that you don't have to do this? Do you need me to help you with
let me tell you something. I say don't even lend in shit, because you know, like when you go on them tours for the timeshares, and they be like, you do this hour, and you get the free, what's it called? You get the free gift card.
Myself in 3 days.
Your advice is that tour that they're gonna take, you know what I'm saying, just to get the money.
We bought a whole crib in Williamsburg off of that.
Right.
Paying for the 3 bedroom.
Man, you just can't be out here.
It's beautiful though, right? You know.
You just can't be out here lending niggas shit, man. And it's sad too, man, because it's like you always want to look out for people, you know, but you know,
everybody, like you said, everybody just ain't, you know, worth all your energy. So if you know you're the kind of person that have a problem with, you know, somebody getting money from you and you gonna get high strong.
I ain't got a problem no more because I ain't giving nothing out no more.
I would just say just stop doing it.
Giving shit out.
Just learn how to say no and that's usually what happens, right? Like we give out a lot younger because we're growing up and learning these things in a way. And then the older you become, you know, that wisdom start kicking in. And you say, you know, I ain't got to do that no more. Yeah. So let me just not do that.
Right.
No more. And then you seem like you're cured from it. I don't think it's a problem with somebody just not doing it. But the more people can help somebody out,
the more they should.
The more they should, but it don't have to be the way they want it either. Mm-hmm. My help might not be the money you want it.
Right.
I might drop a pearl on you.
See, but niggas don't know. I don't keep the pearls.
The pearl drop. It's on the ground. It's up to you to pick it up.
Listen, I don't want the pearls. I don't want none of the jewels that you dropping.
And tell you what,
I want the money.
I know you want that money.
I want the money.
I know you want that
money.
And
if you don't give me the money, then you's a fucked up nigga for that shit. You know
say what the fuck you want to say about me,
right? This nigga ain't shit.
Like to say what they want to say about me.
This nigga ain't shit.
And then we gonna have to move on from there.
You know what I'm saying?
And then especially if I done lent you money before, then you got the nerve to speak some greasy shit out your mouth, like
nigga riding in the motherfucking Tahoe.
I start looking around like, you think I'm the one?
26s on it. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
riding in the Tahoe
who is he talking to?
You mean to tell me, nigga, you ain't got $200?
Yeah,
you
he
mean
got
to tell me you got 200?
He got that bread.
Shit, man.
And then when they do it in front of you, I'm pretty sure it make you feel awful.
Yeah,
like it's time. It's go time. It's go time, and then but that goes to show you the power of the dollar, right?
Right.
So we just shouldn't be so invested in money that it can send us to that rage. But I think go back to what you said though. It's probably more about the respect.
The respect of it, right?
Yeah.
The respect is what sends you into the rage.
Yeah.
Because I
can let a random person off the street disrespect me because I don't know that person, but you supposed to be my
that's to
whatever.
A certain extent. That's to a certain extent. Random person, you might say something, I'm like, all right, whatever, fuck you, nigga, I'm keep pushing. Right. You know what I'm saying? But
if your loved one do it,
it hurts.
It really
it turns you into somebody else, man.
They driving something in you when they do that. Man.
I feel like, man, when the loved one do that type of shit, man, it's like being bit by the zombie in The Walking Dead or something like that. Because now it's just a matter of time. That should just be on you until it's like, man, you turn into other than yourself. You know?
You're gonna have to say something crazy,
right?
And do it
because you know what it is. I guess saying something crazy or at least doing something or making some type of acknowledgement makes it eases. It's like the ointment on that cut. You know what I'm saying? It eases how you're really feeling. It's not gonna cure you of it. It's just easing it at the moment. But for real, is because the moment you say something, then when they say something back, you just open up that wound even deeper than what it was from the jump. You know?
Yeah.
They're doing a lot. They're doing a lot with the borrowing. I think a lot of people borrow. Period. Whether it be from a person or from an institution or bank, whatever.
See, the banks and institutions, the banks, they got some type of collateral. You know what I'm saying? They don't even let you just borrow. They need something on that,
So how about this?
Borrow just sounds better to people because a lot of them know damn well that they're not gonna pay. Some of them just know they're gonna run off on you, and they
oh man, I don't like that. I don't.
And you know, like a whole phone number will change. Like they already fucking.
True story.
They already
no names
know.
Involved though. I know a nigga had owed me some shit, right? And it just so happened because he's so small. I bumped into the nigga at Family Dollar, right? He walking out, I'm walking in. Hey, what's up, bro? Oh man, I've been meaning to pay you.
That's the first thing you say.
Come on, right? I've been meaning to pay you. All right, come on. Just like, went to the ATM. Was like, hey man, I got $100 now. But I had already wrote it off. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I wasn't even expecting to see this nigga no more. Got $100 that time. Lie to you not, man. We had another Family Dollar just on another side of town. I guess he said, fuck it. Have you bumped into it this way? I ain't gonna see this way, right? Man, and this was like 2-3 months later. Seen him again, like, yo, what's up, man? Oh, yo, come on, man, let's go to the ATM right quick. Gave me another 100. Now, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you got another 100 to go, but I don't give a fuck, man. That shit like 2 years ago, you know what I'm saying? At least I collected 200 out of the 3, you know what I mean? But that's how it be, man.
And then we're gracious people, right? So we do shit like that. But for real, people don't learn lessons like that.
Right.
Because they will do it again to somebody else. Where when we didn't teach them the lesson, they went out and tried that shit somewhere else.
Yeah,
worse lesson.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even know how bad the lesson was. I mean, it could have been the ultimate lesson for real. Because some people have low tolerance. I mean, zero tolerance for any kind of bullshit. And they take off. Right. You know, and it be the kind of takeoff that they can't come back from sometimes.
Right.
So we gotta stop playing with people too. That's another thing. Like if If you're going to do that, you have to not play with that opportunity somebody gave you.
Right.
That's a serious thing, especially people out here got kids and shit. And
see, that kills me too with situations. I guess, like burning your bridges. It's like, yo, motherfucker, how many bridges you think you actually have? How you trying to be on this island by yourself or what? You know what I mean? And it's hard to rebuild a bridge.
Yeah. I think
it's hard to build a bridge in general, but to rebuild a bridge to say something you burnt with somebody, that's damn near impossible.
Yeah, especially if they don't got to deal with you like that.
Right.
Like, with your kid.
Yeah. And what's crazy is
you got to deal with everything.
The person asking, right, or the person being asked, almost does not need you in any type of way. They never need you in any type of way. You are the one to ask them. Most likely needs this person for whatever it is that you ask them to provide. And for you to just like cut off that lifeline, it's like cutting off your foot, man. For real, it's crazy.
Dumbass.
Crazy.
It's a good topic, man.
Man.
I hope y'all learn a good, valuable lesson.
Yeah. Don't lend niggas shit and don't be out here borrowing shit from niggas either.
Yeah, don't be borrowing.
Huh? If you don't lend it, don't make it
easy. Man, yo, I be having wild thoughts going through. I'm talking about I be having the wildest things going through my head when people would ask me for money, right? Man, cause you know who's wild? Boosie's wild, cause Boosie be on live having people do the wildest shit for money, right? And I be thinking like, listen, man, how bad you want this money now when you start asking, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, how bad you want it, But I don't want to be a fucked up because, again, character, like you said, I don't want to exploit that part of a person if they really need it.
You just expressing how you feel, right? You know what I'm saying? I think it's totally okay to be like that.
I mean, but you got your podcast now. You can always throw a hot chip in that jank, or you want this?
Oh, no, the hot chip too easy, man, because I think niggas eat the hot chip, you know what I'm saying? But then again,
and be suffering. That'll be suffering.
That'll get you, that'll get you $100, you know what I'm saying?
It's one guy that's on YouTube offering people $40 for that chip. And he is standing outside of this hood store, right? Mm-hmm. The same dude that be doing the prank your dad and your brother dating. You see?
I think we're talking about.
Yeah, and he be flipping skirts. He be flipping skirts like the dudes that the dad or the brothers or whoever it's supposed to be, uncles, whoever it's supposed to be, don't really react like I think like somebody would really immediately like, come on. Just come on. Like, we're gonna take her out. We not even about to have a conversation with you.
Cause I think that's probably staged though, you know what I'm saying? It may not seem
that's what make it seem like that's what make it seem like that.
Right. But that's a nigga talking to my daughter in front of me crazy.
I'm not gonna stage that. You're not gonna have me on camera not going hard for mine.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I that's why I say he be flipping skirts. Cause them dudes don't really be like I think they would. Now it's been a couple, Woody, right. Why still Woody?
Yeah, right.
He was on one of them. Yeah,
they know it's staged if he was on.
And he didn't. That's what made me feel. That was the one that made me feel like, oh, this can't be real.
Right.
Yeah.
Because he's supposed to take all, according to all the stories.
Right.
He's gonna pull out the chopper right there.
Yeah.
Where he's sitting there. And it's gonna go down right
now. The way he was talking, it did seem genuine. Like you could tell like he wanted to, but I don't know, because he said, man, I got a lot to lose.
Right.
So it's like, so is this a changed version?
Maybe,
like,
you know
what I'm saying? But
it
was just wild to see it, man. I hate to see people doing it. It's another dude that be on YouTube. And he just be straight trying to fight. He trying to shoot a fade with somebody, because you be with your girl and you walk by like,
he says,
damn, that ass fat.
But that's stage too, man. That's stage too.
Like, yo, what did he just do? You can't,
because you know why I'm feeling like them shit's a stage, because the violation don't really be that real of a violation. Man, I'm telling you, man, when I was younger, this is violation. You hear what I'm saying? This is violation. I'm walking with my shorty at the time when we was in high school, and a nigga walks up and holds her hand on the other side. While I'm holding her hand, he just walks up on the other side of her and holds her hand. And it's like, man, time to get it in, right? But it didn't go down, you know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, ain't no jumping nothing like that. But I was severely outnumbered, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bitch, hold that nigga hand, man. Let's fucking get the fuck up out of here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
I got jumped by some twins over a girl that they weren't even dating.
Right.
This your old Jane. You know, we like 12 years old.
Right.
Why you mad about something I don't even know about? Matter of fact, I'm gonna just be honest. If I'd have known the girl used to date them dudes or that dude or whatever, I probably would never messed with her. Yeah.
Right.
You know, because they were some bad little kids at the time, man. They was just around there doing what they do, you know. Right. I'm a good kid. I'm doing what I'm doing. That moment right there turned me to somebody different. You know? Right. You know, because I felt like, because I thought we was friends too. So it kind of just made me feel like I can't even trust my friends now. So now, before anybody get me, now I got to be the aggressor. Right. And that was in a 12-year-old mind. Because nothing happened about that. Nobody did nothing, or, you know, when I had to seek my vengeance. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened. So you either be the kind of person that something like that'll happen to, and then you fold, right? And then you cower, and then you be what it is, or you stand up and you do what you got to do. And I think that's where my kind of bravado really came in, because my dad said something to me one time that really charged me up when I came to him crying about this big, tall dude that was punking me at school. You know, so I went to school the next day and just went to rocking. Right. That was the only thing I knew to do based off of what my dad said. My dad said I would not get in trouble. Right. That's all I needed to hear. And actually, when I did that, I didn't get in trouble at school. I never got in trouble at school. Nobody never even had to write my name on a board or nothing. I ain't get suspended or served no detentions or nothing like that. You know, but that was that time I could have been in trouble for sure. Right. And I think them teachers turned their back on that because they know that boy was bothering me. Right. And they just let me, you know, let me do what I had to do. Right.
But you know, they're not supposed to, you know, in different schools, they're not going to suspend you for fighting.
That was back then. You get in a fight now, you know what I'm saying? Yes.
Even back then, them people don't be suspending kids.
It do depend on what the school is.
Right. Because they know that they not developed, so they don't suspend them. And so they like in middle school.
It's a lot of kids, because, you know, I was a substitute teacher for 10 years. And I saw it, you know. I saw the kids that needed a lot of opportunities. They just needed a lot. Because nobody else is going to give it to them. You send them somewhere else, they're just going to fall by the wayside somewhere. They're going to believe the things they believe in. And then ultimately, they're going to affect you in some sort of way one day, somewhere. Or one of your kids or one of your loved ones or something. So I think it's really on all of us to kind of engage people in a way that we just, you know, make people feel good about us, because we can't control their feeling, but I can at least let you know I'm a good guy. When you walk by me, I throw my head up, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, like just acknowledge your presence, you know. But there's some people, if you don't do that, they'll feel some kind of way, like, damn, you don't recognize, because they mean and nasty, you know, in their mind, their disposition all kind of fucked up, you know. Right.
Shit, man. What time is it, man? Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. That time. We all got to go
to Dipset.
Time to go to bed.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's been a good episode again. Shit. I'd love to have y'all back.
No doubt.
No doubt. All right. That's what it is. Miss me with the bullshit. Peace.